Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Rio and welcome to my first proper away vlog of pre-season. Today I will be going to the Millbank Linnets Stadium as Chester FC play away against Runcorn Linnets in what is another away pre-season friendly. On Tuesday night we beat Ramsbottom away 1-0, and on Thursday a Chester FC 11 beat Chester Nomads away 4-1 at Cristleton, but this will be my first proper away match of pre-season, so let's hope it's a good one. With it being another pre-season friendly for us, it's another chance to have a look at our players before the big kick-off. To be honest, when I last went to a game, which was last Saturday against Liverpool, it's a bit harsh to judge our players against a team who won the best in Europe, won the best in the world, so I'll reserve my judgment for our next couple of games, and it'll be a good test today. Runcorn, they got promoted to the Evo Stick Division 1 West from the North West Counties League last season. We were actually 4 leagues above them last season, but because we got relegated, we're now only 2 leagues above them. But of course, we should be expected to win today by a couple of goals at least. So it's only a short journey, about 20 minutes away on the M53. Runcorn being in Cheshire, it's a bit of a derby, to be honest. We've never actually played Runcorn since our reformation, but it'll be nice, you know, to have some new opponents today. And of course, I've never been to the ground before, the Millbank Linnets Stadium, so it'll be nice to get it ticked off, and you know, in this nice weather, should get a nice colour to myself. So yeah, it's an open ground. It actually looks decent over the past few years. It's been redeveloped to meet ground grading requirements, but I think it's quite nice, to be honest. It's all right for the level that they're at, and when we were reformed, we had to get used to play clubs like Runcorn week in, week out, because we were placed in the Evo Stick Division 1 North, which is now known as Division 1 West due to DFA's restructuring of the English non-league pyramids. But since then we got promoted 3 times in a row, and I'll leave the rest for another day. But it should be a nice game today, good day. It should be a decent test for us. I'm not really sure how Runcorn are, but they're coming into this on the back of a promotion. This is their first game of pre-season today, so who knows how it will turn out, but let's hope that there'll be a few goals, and you know, hopefully our players will turn up and put in a good performance ahead of what should be a really good season for us. You may notice that I'm wearing our new home shirt for this season today, after I bought it last weekend for the first time. It's a bit different to last season's, of course, and quite like it, to be honest. Got a nice blue fade going down, and the only disappointment is that the MB&A bit of the shirt, it's a bit too far in. I would have preferred it to go out a bit to blend in with the white stripes, but you know, it's okay, it's decent, and you may have saw it on my vlog last week against Liverpool. So I expect us to be wearing a shirt today, because our away shirt is yellow, and Runcorn Linnets actually play in yellow and green. That's their home shirt, so it's likely that there'll be a kick clash. So I expect us to be wearing this new home shirt today, so let's hope that it can bring us a bit of luck. But of course, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Come on, City!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Millbank Linnets Stadium. This afternoon's pre-season friendly, Runcorn Linnets versus Chester FC. Firstly, I'd like to welcome fans, players and officials just received the number.
Oh, get in! Oh. Yeah! Oh, come on.
Goal scorer, corner.
Stop! Wait! Come on, more! Get out! Get up! If it's too much, go two! Big head, Jimmy! Well done, Jimmy! Hold him in. Yes, side.
Come on. Oh, right.
Nick a future. Come on, up. Hold.
Come on.
No crosses. Step in.
Come on.
Jimmy, set. Too easy.
Oh, right.
Penalty.
Come on, Rhain.
Yes.
Get in.
Done, JP. Wait, Howson! Wait, you guys. Hey, come back! No foul soon. Get up! Hey,
Kasie. Kasie.
You can't go through to get us in and do your postcode and go up unlucky.
Come on.
Go on, Marnie.
Come on, Marnie.
Good defending.
Can you get fucking touch these?
Oh, yes.
Well played. Too easy, yellows. It's only a line goalkeeper. Get in the box, get in the box.
Go steady. See how much going on? I've seen it, I've got 5 games now. Oh, no bending.
Please don't play! Please don't play!
Oh, okay.
Away!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And again. Ooh, unlucky.
The thing is, Jack, yeah, he does want to. She's got a bike there now. So what I've got the laptop, people who work their place and spare one.
Hey up, Matty.
Alright, well on Case, well on Case.
Oh, good save.
Mimi's cute.
Here we go.
Shoot!
Yeah, all in Trialist.
It's your fault. Broccoli tea.
There's nowhere but a goat, is the shape.
Okay.
Is it 5-3?
Yeah.
Today's tennis.
In the end, it finished 5-3 to Chester. A really entertaining game today for a pre-season fixture, and I really enjoyed it in glorious sunshine at Runcorn. I thought we were dominant, we deserved the win, but it wasn't as easy as you'd expect, really. It was quite a tricky game, really, because the Runcorn pitch, it was quite dry and very bobbly, so at times we couldn't play, as much football as we could on the floor, but of course, Runcorn, they were quite, dominant in the air. They made it tough for us with their aggressiveness, but, in the end, we played really well at times in the game. There were some positives to take. One of the Trialist A, he's called, he scored 2 goals for us today, and if I was Burton and Jon right now, I'd be having another look at him, because at the moment we're very short on strikers. we only have one recognisable forward at the moment, Iwan Murray, who came on in the second half. He played well, but he didn't score. But Trialist A in particular, I thought he did really well. He was involved in most of our goals. He scored 2, and he held the ball up really well. So I'd like to have another look at him in the next match. So he played well, and also Gary Stopforth, Steve Howson, they had good games too. But you know, there were positives to take today. We scored quite a lot of goals, which can only be good for our confidence ahead of what's going to be a massive season for us on August the 4th commencing. But yeah, it was a good win, a nice game today, really enjoyed it, a nice friendly atmosphere too, nice to see a lot of Chester fans travelling, and let's hope that we can build on it next up. But yeah, there were some positives to take, and let's talk to you about the own goal, because unfortunately I couldn't record it. It was a bit too much for me to record it, but it was absolutely bizarre. It was one of the worst own goals I've ever seen live, if not the worst. But basically, Runcorn's Trialist, he had the ball in his own penalty area. 2 of our forwards were pressuring him, so the Runcorn goalkeeper, he was stood in the middle of the goal, you know, rooted on his line, and basically the defender, a Trialist for Runcorn, he scooped the ball into the air, and of course if the goalkeeper had picked it up with his hands, it would be a back pass and he could have got sent off or anything. But so he scooped the ball up into the air, and guess what, it flew in right into the back of the net, and I was howling. It was absolutely hilarious, one of the most comical goals I've ever seen, yet let alone live. But you know, the whole crowd, there were 300 there today, all astonished and shocked with, you know, it was hilarious. But I can only apologise that I couldn't record it. Apologies, but you know, I did manage to get all the other goals too. But gosh, it was basic really. It was, you wouldn't believe it, couldn't see it to believe it. But yeah, it was absolutely hilarious. But you know, I had to laugh at that. But yeah, 5-3 today, good game. And our next game, well, a Chester 11, you know, like the other night, a Chester 11 played at Chester Nomads. Well, another team, it will be mostly made up of youth team players. They're playing away at Blacon Youth on Tuesday evening. I can't go, unfortunately, because I've got a rewards evening event at my school. But our next first team fixture, it's next Friday. It's away at Llandudno, you know, so a trip to the North Wales coastline for me. I'll be going to it. I'll do a preview and the vlog then. A day later, 24 hours, well, less than 24 hours later, we're at home to Bury, 2 leagues above us in League 2. So we're playing 2 games in like 20 hours. So I'll be up against it, and the whole team will be up against it. But I'll do a couple of videos on that too. So I'll be going to both games. Looking forward to it. Then, yeah, it shall be good. And I've actually broke up now. You know, I broke up on Friday because next week I'm doing work experience, and you'll never guess where I'm doing it. Chester FC, yeah, I'm doing it there all week. I really can't wait for it now. Looking forward to it. It'll be a great occasion for me, and it'll be really good towards my future, as I want to be a sports journalist, which is why you know, I upload these videos for YouTube, which, you know, for one, I'm a massive Chester supporter. I'll be supporting them for all of my life, and I'm really looking forward to many decades of supporting them. And 2, it's good for my CV and whatever, you know, if I want a job at the club or wherever when I'm older, it's really good for that. And I just enjoy doing these videos, you know. So I'm going to be doing these for a long while. So yeah, this week I'm doing work experience, Monday to Friday at Chester. I'll be doing all sorts of stuff really. I won't get too much into it, but I'll just say, you know, a few things what I'll be doing. So my main role, it's a general assistant, so I might be helping out in the office with season ticket sales, helping out with the campaign. I could be, you know, doing the media or helping out with the pitch or whatever, but I'm really looking forward to it. It should be a great week for me, great occasion. and of course I'll be doing the Landowner and Berry videos very shortly next week. So of course I hope you enjoyed today's video, packed with goals. Hope it goes well, and of course please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel.